An Apple analyst has just revealed his predictions for Tesla Cybertruck production this year, next year, and the following year. I'm not convinced. It sounds overly optimistic to me, but you never know. If Tesla can pull this off, that would be quite remarkable. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Great to have you. Welcome back, everyone else. If you'd like to support the channel on Patreon, I'll put a link in the description below. Tesla Cybertruck production will apparently reach a pretty staggering number, 260,000. But when will that happen? Well, a long-time Apple forecaster has predicted the numbers that Tesla will sell of the Cybertruck. Now, it's worth keeping in mind that Tesla could potentially be trying to ramp up to high delivery numbers to take advantage of the fact that they have 2 million pre-orders. Of course, if you have 2 million pre-orders for something, you have to be worried. There is a risk people will cancel their orders if you take too long. This is what happens with Kickstarter projects. If the project takes too long, people lose interest. The Cybertruck hype train has, of course, picked up a lot of steam, but I think sort of frustration. We don't have pricing yet. We don't have details yet, other than what we've heard through rumors or through people who have been able to order them. So we have an idea, but we don't have exact numbers. And there's a bit of kind of skepticism now. There's some people out there saying still the Cybertruck is vaporware. There's legitimately some people who really believe that. Now, the forecast shared by TF International Securities analyst Ming Chu Kuo via Medium said that the likely number of Cybertrucks that will be delivered this year is 100 to 200. So he's not very optimistic about Tesla delivering many Cybertrucks this year. But next year, the numbers are completely different. 2024, Ming says 100,000 to 120,000 Cybertrucks will find new owners. 2024. But 2025, that number will hit 240 to 260,000 units. Remember, Tesla is actually aiming for production of between 300 to 350,000 per year. That could happen by 2026, potentially. A lot of analysts think that is actually possible, and I do as well. But these numbers for next year do seem optimistic. 100,000 to 120,000 of the Cybertruck. Where will Tesla get the batteries from? I mean, will they be able to make enough batteries of the 4680 cells that they'll be using in the Cybertruck? Will they use a different battery pack potentially? I'm not sure. Several publications consider Kao to be a reliable forecaster for Apple plans. Apparently, he often predicts their numbers fairly correctly. But he doesn't have a whole lot of experience that I can tell in correctly predicting Tesla sales numbers. So, I don't know if we can really take these predictions seriously, but what are your thoughts? What do you think? Is he somewhere in the ballpark of what you expect? 100,000 to 120,000 next year. 2025, the following year, to be 200, possibly 250,000, even 260,000, he's saying. That's a lot. But Tesla is saying they'll deliver even more than that. So maybe he's right. Maybe Tesla could even beat his expectations. Who knows? At the annual shareholder meeting earlier this year, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said the brand plans to produce 250,000 to 500,000 Cybertrucks annually, depending on demand. But he didn't say that that would happen next year. I don't think Elon even thinks that's likely next year. So here's what he said. Tesla have revealed now a goal of 375,000 deliveries annually. Now, this analyst has said that the Cybertruck could maintain a competitive advantage until the end of the decade. Now, Ming Chi says that the Cybertruck definitely does have a competitive advantage. For one, it uses gigacastings. It will likely be lighter weight than other vehicles. Tesla doesn't have to paint it. It can save money. There's quite a few advantages that Tesla have. Plus, they have a lot of experience manufacturing large numbers of electric vehicles, which obviously their biggest competitors, General Motors and Ford, don't have that experience, not even close. I mean, they're currently making about 20,000 EVs per quarter. What's that? 6,500 per month. That's a pretty low base in comparison to Tesla. So Tesla does have some advantages here. That said, though, Tesla have missed production guidelines, and it could be to do with the fact that they've never built pickup trucks before. But how hard is it really? Well, to be honest, I don't know. Could be difficult. Of course, Tesla has those challenges, such as making enough battery cells. I think that's their number one challenge. The most recent revised timeline for Tesla Cybertruck deliveries is end of 2023 for beginning of low volume production, followed by mass production starting in early 2024. So, I mean, it is possible Tesla could hit that 100 to 120,000 number per year. So why is this delay happening? I mean, why is it taking Tesla longer to produce the Cybertruck than they previously thought? Well, I think it could be to do with 4680 cells. Tesla know they need to have higher energy density cells for the 4680 than what they previously had, and they've been working on basically increasing production of 4680s with that higher energy density, which is what they need for a pickup truck to get the kind of range that Tesla was promising that it would have, to have that advantage over its competition. The interesting thing is here, Tesla have said there will be a Cybertruck with 500 miles of range. That would be industry leading. So maybe that's part of the holdup. And Tesla is also focusing on fit and finish. Now, obviously, early release candidates of the Cybertruck have been seen to have, fit and finish that could be definitely improved. And Elon Musk sent out an email to the company saying it needs to be almost perfect, the fit and finish. And it's possible Tesla are focusing on that, those little details, to make sure that they don't receive criticism from the automotive press. In fact, Elon Musk said to his engineers, as per a leaked email from August of 2023, they must achieve single digital micron accuracy. A micron is a millionth of a meter, and an average human hair's width is 70 microns. So this kind of precision seems, in my opinion, incredibly unrealistic, but that's what Musk does. He sets really, really high goals, aim for the moon, get halfway, you still achieve something really impressive. And maybe that's what Musk's plan here is. Now, with 2 million reservations for Cybertruck, like I said, I think Tesla really do need to get to work producing, make as many as they can in order to not lose that advantage of having so much interest in this vehicle. Because if they do take too long, there will be better versions of the F-150. Ford are working on that right now. The new Silverado EV, that could be pretty good in the future as well. What about Ram's new electric pickup truck? I'm not so confident in that. I do like the look of it, but I'm not so confident that that will be produced in big numbers. So it probably won't be that much of a competitor realistically. But then you've got Rivian's R1T. That's good, and that will be improved. RJ Scaringi is a pretty decent CEO. I think Rivian will continue to improve that vehicle. So Tesla know they need to get a move on. These numbers, I think, are achievable. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.